I'm afraid to make progress. Let's give it a go. Kajika is nodding sagely in my direction. Let's see what Kajika has to say. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I've got a job for you, Westerner, if you're courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a gyuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may be of use. Hey, it's the game she plays. Hi, the game she plays in-game. While you're about, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat and gyuki tails, you know. But I did just say you need to be the courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Don't be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. It might be likely that the auto settings don't see problems. Well, if it's still craptastic, if we're dropping a ton of frames and it doesn't even out, I'll take it down one more time and change servers from auto to a certain server, I guess. Autonami is not a man accustomed to being kept waiting. You there, you. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He's late in returning. Strange boy was, quiet and brooding, electing to speak unless spoken to first. Better that than a fool who never holds his tongue, I suppose. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. It buffered again? No, I think that was on my end because it went from 900 drop frames to 1,273 drop frames. I'm gonna see if it'll hold, y'all. I'm just gonna see if it'll hold. We're only 5 minutes in, so maybe in 5 minutes, maybe this is all... Maybe it's just a little yucky for right now and it'll even out. I'm hoping. But if it's like constantly happening, then I will switch servers and stuff. I still love this music. This feels so like Peter and the Wolf to me. Hey, wow, I'm live. Thanks, Stream Elements. You're great. Let's search for this gyuki carcass. Oh god. Okay. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to do this fate? There's a little lotus sign on it. There's like a lotus root on this thing. Weird. But like demons, the gyuki are known to prefer the colder northern climes. It will ever so often journey south for the Ruby Sea to feed when food is scarce. Herder merchants now and the local fishers fear that if measures are not taken, the seas will soon empty. Yes, I would love an eggplant on the lotus sign, for sure. What's up with that lotus root? Hello, Demon Recruit. Ugh, why is it shifted and shutter still? The landlubber's best mate. A sack of victuals to help the would-be pirate keep his insides on the inside. The fate has an EXP bonus. Cool. Okay. From Stormblood onward, some fates grant bonus EXP indicated by that. Gotcha. I think we dropped more frames too, because it is now up to 1572. Oh well. Medicines, give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind, as is Afumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. More frames, yeah. I'll give it 5 more minutes, since we're literally... I'm gonna keep delaying the ad as well. 5 more minutes. I just want to give it 5 more minutes before I decide to take the stream down again and switch settings, because I can't do it midstream. Unfortunately, I can't switch servers midstream. It sucks and I hate it, but I'm gonna try to keep a positive attitude, because if I let it overtake me, I will just be grumpy all night. Oh, hey, here we are. And I don't want the whole stream to be about tech issues. But if I literally cannot stream, I'll just try to take it down, wait an hour, and come back. You cast about for a Confederate recruit, but see no one matching his description. Weird. Okay. Maybe there are other destinations. Discovering hella locations, though. Yeah, I think we're looking for the recruits. I believe the Gyuki that we have to get are somewhere else, probably. Still looking. Oh, you at last spy a young Auri man lurking behind the rocks to the west. What you doing over here, little man? Probably not that little. Young Aura man. Who are you? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out into the current claimed it. For the sea is our home, now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in the treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil has ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She's made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. So they do like a... That's interesting. They have like a sea burial. Yes, if there was a sunset, he would have that man, top text, no bottom text vibes. For sure. Raisen Kaikyo. I kind of want to get on top of this. Get my little Elden Ring horse out so I can double jump. Did you miss the fashion show today? Yes, the fashion show was a little earlier. We got to see lots of fabulous monk fashion, though. Some real classy fashion. It was very cool. Let's see. Where do I gotta kill? Where gotta find this Gyuki court? Oh gosh, it's all the way out in East Jesus. That's fine. What's the thing? The 10,000 year pine. That sounds cool. This week's theme, this past week's theme that we just celebrated this week was monk fashion. And the upcoming theme is astrologically inspired. So I want to see stuff that's inspired by kind of Western astrology, and also if you don't find any inspiration there, you can also go with the Chinese zodiac, Asian astrology, that kind of thing. Okay, your zodiac / horoscope sign. So if you're a Taurus like myself, you don't have to come just as a bull or something. You can come as a very stubborn person, or a person who luxuriates in the comforts of life, or somebody very pastoral themed, Get creative, get into it. Hello, Ben. Good to see you. And hello, Amy. How are you? I hope you're well. We're dropping a little bit of frames today, by the way, y'all. I see it happening. It's not happening right now, thankfully, but it has been happening past 30 or so minutes. So, if you see it, say something. If you see something, say something. And I will do my damnedest to work around it. There's not too much I can do, but I'll try my best. Do I not have my... Oh my god, I don't have my cat out. That'll do it when it comes to problems. That sure will do it. You're a Taurus as well? Nice, Akmir. My dad and I are both Tauruses. My dog is a Gemini. And if you ascribe to astrology, sure does show. Oh, hey, arrows? Is that what we got? Interesting. You're doing all right. You're a little hungover, but you have some ramen and you're hanging in there. Good on you. Glad you're getting through this hangover, but so sorry to hear that you have one in the first place. You left your ram antlers in another world, did you? Oh boy. Well, you've got a week to go find some new ones. Yeah, a good meal can help ease that hangover, I hope. And maybe some aspirin too. I don't know. Whatever you take to make this feel better. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever had a hangover myself. So I'm in the privileged position of not needing to do any aftercare for that. It was your own dang fault, yeah. But you did take some Tylenol. Very good. You went to a wargaming convention today, Ben. It didn't feel great. Oh my lord, what in the hell? Whoa! Oh god! The daimyo and ashigarus? Oh no! Never say daimyo. You and Mimi never stop growing, adding their bulk with every turn. It's a big old snail. I'm sorry you didn't feel great at the wargaming convention, Ben. But it had good points. So there's that. A boss fate, how cool. A big old snail. Boss from Elden Ring. Was there a big snail in Elden Ring? Oh, there was a small snail in Elden Ring. Is person wearing pink? Oh, it's red metallic. They look cool. Look like they're right out of Full Metal Alchemist or something. Escar Gigantic. Indeed. Yeah, those are some dog-sized snails. Right. You've been away for some time, perhaps in search of a young Gyuki corpse? I've got the Unbroken Arrow and the Gyuki tail meats. I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for the help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. I pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Gyuki as game. But as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows, too, must be reused when possible. A prudent measure become necessary, alas. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that we must take solace. And wayward travelers need not risk the ire of vengeful Gyuki by wandering near my neglected kill. Strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thanks again for your aid. I don't think he told us that it was he who had killed the Gyuki, but failed to go get the stuff. He like shot the Gyuki and then ran, I guess. Hello, Pastel. Do we still have our fish friend, Cutie? Do we have the fish friends? What was his fish friend? Do you remember? I don't remember, unfortunately. Who is our fish friend, Cutie? So, what if my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? He actually wasn't slacking off. He was sending somebody off to the grave. What? All that time he was standing watch for the funerary vessel? So rarely does he give voice to his own thoughts. And he was very well spoken too. Oh, the Nanamazu, yeah. I think he's back in the mainland, but I think the squeaky boys will always follow us, you know. But he was a cutie. We've got a little version of him we can always have with us. Yeah, the one we were keeping prisoner is back in the mainland, I think. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick was I to judge him. It's good that you went in my stead, else I would have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Like $2 and a bunch of EXP. Thanks. And I think the other one is up. Okay. Fumi is up there. Yeah, that little fish, that little jerky fish is elsewhere. Probably for his own health, honestly. But we may see him again. We have left him in the care of some of our other friends. We've split the front into, like, different folks. So I believe Alphino is still in that city, keeping an eye on things diplomatically. Yeah, he was like, thanks for not letting me put my foot in my mouth. Exactly. Because he was like, dang, this guy is so lazy and he never talks at all. But instead, that young recruit we had talked to was just watching the funeral ship of his friend and fellow comrade, who was a big game hunter on the island, pass into the seas and not return. Because sometimes folks who die in strife on this island come back from the dead and are, like, wrathful. So he was just making sure she gotta get sent off. He wasn't being lazy, and he was quiet just because he's a man of few words. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. First time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes to the water, it's not long before he can no longer stand. He'll grow accustomed to this life. He's hardly the first after all. The captain, too, was once of Joma, but we cast all aside 25 years ago when the Imperials took his lands and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you two will renounce your ties and join us someday? I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tansui unfolded all. Think of my offer, Westerner. You may find some small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. No thanks, I get wicked motion sick, so I'm afraid of seasickness. You know, I've never been out... Actually, I've been out on a few ferries before to get to the Governor's Ball concert in New York, and I may have taken it. There's no ferries in, like... I don't think I was on a ferry when I was in San Diego for any conventions or anything. Oh, Lord almighty, that ad already ran, and I'm so sorry for it. I'm sorry anybody who had to watch the ad. I was not keeping my eye on it because of the whole frame drop thing, and it looks like maybe I also dropped a few more frames, too. Oh, good that this is happening today and not during my sponsored stream, which will be tomorrow when I'm playing Street Fighter. But, boy, still having some issues tonight. Terribly sorry. You got one of your characters lined up to greet a streamer at an important plot area, and there's a huge line of row ladies in the back. It's amazing. It's not a bad idea, I suppose. Actually, can I do the stretch time in 10 minutes, Pastel? I promise you, I will stretch during my break. Yeah. We've got the dinner break coming up in about 10 minutes, so I think I might do the stretch then, if that's okay. And if I'm still dropping frames during my dinner break, I can take things down and put us on a different server too. Thank you, Pastel. I appreciate you. It's been a little bit since the last frame issue too. What's for dinner? I'm not even sure. I mean, I had pizza before. I honestly still feel a little full, but there's some veggies available to me that I can have if I want to. Street Fighter, your favorite is Chun-Li? I mean, she's an icon to me. Is my little man sitting on this stool? Oh my god, everyone shut up. Look at him. Look at him. Don't get shy now, little mans. Is your head hurt? Do you want to put your little moisture thingy on your head, your little wet towelettes? He's having a little sit down, wasn't he? But I hear he has a bit of a hangover. Maybe he'll get his little washcloth on. Nice, too shy. Okay. He's very shy right now. That's okay. He does think he's beautiful, though. I can't wait to find out everybody's favorite Street Fighter characters. Who knows? Maybe I'll get one. There's a huge crew. They keep adding more. Ruby cotton fingerless gloves of casting. Hirase is impressed by your industrious nature. You've been busy, haven't you? And now you're here to ask if I need help with anything. Now that you mention it. Oh, I thought that was a cat pendant. It was a Moogle. It's cute. You know, we haven't seen any black Moogles yet. Only the white fluffy ones. I wonder if the black ones are just sort of an aesthetic thing or if they exist. I hope they exist. They're really cute. Lately, we've had troubles with the ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest things, I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got to call the thieving baskets regularly. The thing about calling fish who live in the sea and eat fish thieves is you're the ones that are taking the fish out of the sea, you know, as humans. Are you stealing from them? Are they stealing from you? It's hard to tell. So happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of those rotting fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. Oh, and maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I like. Isn't it so cute that is a precious necklace? Alrighty then. Take the rotting fish. Oh. Sun-ripened chum. Ugh. Hold on. Hey, it's Manny! Manny, is this your, look at your hair, wow! Is this your monk look? Fresh to death. Damn! This is a cool look, I gotta tell you. I like your boots. I like the pants. I'm just afraid you might get some blood on it. But I hope you got some shout out or something. I'll take care of that. You look cool as hell, Manny. I love the white hair on you too. I think you used to have like navy black hair. Love this look. It's the Kiryu drip. You know, your face is... You have kind of Kiryu's long, thin nose. And his eyebrows as well. Ripped jacket off. Very Kiryu. Very good. Rotting fish. Delicious. Alright, let's use the rotting fish to lure out and slay some aggressive sharks, I guess. Sure. I love the Yakuza franchise. The fact that folks just sort of rip their entire shirt and jacket off all at once. No, yeah, we're not going to be having fish tonight. Might actually take a backseat on fish for a while. I see like a... Oh, there we go. There's the destination. Let's drop some fishins here. The putrid smell of this fish should draw any nearby sharks out of hiding. I know, it's a buckwild ride every time. Ooh, that shark looks sick. Like, not like cool, but like as in ill. This shark looks ill. That'll do it. There we go. That's more than a hammerhead shark. That's like an arrowhead shark, for Pete's sake. You heard when Zeke was going through those games, he was looking forward to each and every jacket rip. He was all in on them and begging for them when a game would have a jacket rip. Very late game in it. I'm so happy about that. I wonder if he ever thought about doing it himself. Oh no, not this. Oh, I don't like the faces of them. I don't like the faces of them. The faces are bad and scary.